Imagine this. You're at the kitchen table, coffee steaming, your grown daughter across from you, and you let slip something you've held close. Maybe how much you have tucked away in savings, or a quiet regret about the past. Her eyes widen, a question spills out, and suddenly the air shifts. What felt like a moment of trust turns into a tug of war. Advice you didn't ask for, worry you didn't need, a crack in the peace you've worked decades to build. Ever been there? I'm Ellen Harper, 67, a retired teacher who's walked 40 years of life's chalk-dusted halls, raising 3 kids and watching grandkids sprout like wildflowers. Today, I'm spilling a truth I wish someone had whispered to me at 60. Sharing too much with family can unravel the calm you deserve in your golden years. Not because you're hiding, but because some secrets, 5 to be exact, are better kept close for your own peace, your independence, your joy. These aren't about deceit, they're about wisdom hard-earned. Stick with me to the end. I'm not just listing them, I'm showing you how they shield your life from stress and keep your bonds strong. You'll be shocked how much freedom lies in silence. Hit like if this rings true, subscribe, and tap that bell. I've got more senior savvy coming. Drop number 1 in the comments if you're in. Let's dive into the first secret now. Picture your savings as a cozy nest, feathers fluffed, eggs snug, yours to tend. Now imagine cracking it open for all to see. Dollar amounts, investments, that little stash for a rainy day. Tempting, right? You think spilling it to your kids or siblings builds trust, dodges future fights. But here's the twist I learned the hard way. Laying out your financial map doesn't pave peace. It lights a match. At 62, I told my son, Jack, I'd saved $80,000. Proud I'd squirreled it away teaching summer school. His jaw dropped. Then the questions rolled. Why not invest it? Shouldn't you downsize? What about us? Suddenly, my nest wasn't mine. It was a family debate club, and I was the topic. Money's a magnet. Share the numbers, and opinions swarm like flies. My friend Clara, 69, bragged to her daughter about a $50,000 CD. Next week, her girl was pitching stocks, hinting at a family loan. Clara's phone buzzed nonstop. Mom, you could help me out. Until she snapped, it's my money. Peace gone. Or take old Bill, 73. He told his nephews his house was paid off, worth $300,000. Soon they were circling. Uncle Bill, why not sell? Give us a cut now, Bo. Like vultures on a wire. Bill's quiet evenings turned into guilt trips and glares. Why's it backfire? Once folks know your worth, they see you through a cash-colored lens. Some want a slice, others protect you with advice you never sought. Are you sure that's wise, they'll say, or wouldn't it be better to, and your choices aren't yours anymore. Worse, you can't unsay it. Those numbers stick, shifting how they treat you. I felt it. Jack started eyeing my grocery bags, muttering, you can afford that? Control slipped. Stress crept in. Keep it hush, not the will, not the executor stuff. Share that when it's time. But the nitty-gritty, your savings, stocks, splurges, that's your garden to prune. Clara switched to vague. I'm set, don't worry. And her daughter backed off. Bill grinned, told him I'm comfortable. End of story. Me, I zip it now. Jack gets I'm fine, and my nest stays mine. Peace isn't secrecy, it's sovereignty. Comment number 1 if you felt that money talk sting. We're just warming up. A twinge in your knee, a sleepy afternoon, that creak in your back after gardening. Natural at 60 plus, right? So you mention it over dinner. My shoulder's stiff today. Harmless, you think, family cares, they'll listen. But here's the snag. Spill every ache, and you're not just chatting. You're handing them a magnifying glass to your decline. My neighbor Ruth, 66, learned this sharp. She'd grumble about arthritis to her son. Fingers hurt this morning. And soon he was hovering. Mom, see a specialist. Take these pills. One day he booked her an appointment she didn't want. You're not managing. And Ruth's freedom shrank. It's not their fault, love fuels worry, but constant health updates turn concern into control. My cousin Ed, 71, told his daughters every fatigue spell, wiped out after the yard. Next thing, they're Googling diets, texting, "Dad, you need rest," and skipping him for a hiking trip, thinking he's frail. Ed fumed, "I'm tired, not dying." Or take my old student's gran, Marge, 68. She'd list headaches to her kids. They stopped inviting her to picnics. "Can't risk it, Mom." And Marge sat home, stewing. All I said was, "My head hurt." Why's it spiral? Share the small stuff, and they paint you fragile, each grown a brushstroke on a portrait you don't recognize. Psychologically, it sticks. They see old before you. Ruth's son quit asking her to babysit. Don't strain yourself. Ed's girls hovered like nurses. Marge's picnics dried up. Big stuff, cancer, falls. Tell them sure, but daily creaks? Keep them close. I tweaked this at 64. Mentioned a cold, got a lecture, so now I nod, "I'm good," and manage my ibuprofen solo. Ruth does too. Minor stuff's mine. Ed's back to hikes. They don't need my pulse rate. Silence isn't hiding, it's holding your ground. Drop number 2 below if you felt that health talk trap. Family feuds are like thunderstorms. Loud, messy, and you're stuck watching lightning strike. At 60, you've seen it all. Kids bickering over who gets Gran's ring, siblings sniping about holidays, in-laws clashing over politics. Tempted to jump in? Your brother's wrong, it should, or she's too hard on the kids. Feels honest, helpful. But here's the jolt. Airing your true thoughts on their drama doesn't douse the fire. It tosses gas. My pal Doris, 70, tried it. Her daughters fought over a loan. "Lisa's selfish," Doris said, picking a side. Next day, Lisa iced her out. "You're against me, Mom." And the rift widened. It's a boomerang. Speak up and it swings back. My Uncle Tom, 75, told his son, "Your wife nags too much." He meant to defend. Instead, Thanksgiving got silent. Tom's plate sat cold while they glared. Or take Clara's sister, Jane, 63. She weighed in on a cousin's divorce. He's a fool to leave her. Word spread and Jane's phone stopped ringing. Family picked teams, and she wasn't on one. Me? I vented once, told my niece, "Your dad's too stubborn." And she ran to him. 2 months of frost followed. Why's it blow up? Opinions stick like burrs. Folks don't forget judgment, even if the fight fades. Doris lost Lisa's calls. Tom's holidays dimmed. Jane's cousins ghosted. After 60, you're the elder. Your words weigh heavy, and they'll carry them, grudge and all. Zip it. Say, "Hope it works out," or "You'll figure it." I learned. My niece's neck spat. I smiled. "You're smart. You'll handle it. No fallout, no fuss." Doris nods now. "I'm Switzerland." Tom shrugs. "Not my circus." Peace isn't cowardice. It's dodging shrapnel. Comment number 3, if you've stirred that pot and regretted it. "60 years stack memories. Some glow, some sting. Ever catch yourself musing aloud? Should have taken that job," or "Wish I'd traveled more." Feels raw, real, a gift to share. But here's the rub. Regrets don't land like you think. At 63, I told my daughter, Sarah, "Wish I'd been home more when you were little." Her face fell. Was I not enough? And guilt I never meant twisted her view. I'd bared a shadow, she bore a wound. Family reads regret personal. My friend George, 72, sighed to his son, "Regret not moving west." His boy bristled. "So we held you back?" And tension simmered. Or take Lily, 66, she mused to her husband, "Missed out on art school?" He went quiet, later muttering, "Was I a consolation prize?" Lily's heart sank. "Never meant that." Me again. At 65, I told my brother, "Should have patched things with Dad." He stared. "So I wasn't enough family?" And a wall rose. Why's it misfire? Regrets echo, they hear blame where you see reflection. Sarah felt unloved. George's son felt shackling. Lily's husband felt second. After 60, they see you as rock. Crack that with what ifs, and they question your strength, their place. Keep it locked. Journal it, mull it solo. I do now. Sarah gets smiles, not sighs. George grunts, past's past. Lily beams, today's plenty. Silence isn't shame, it's shielding their hearts, yours too. Drop number 4 if you've seen regrets ricochet. Age brews fears, loneliness, fading health, the end creeping near. Natural to lean on family, right? I'm scared I'll be alone, or what if I can't manage? Feels like unloading a weight. But here's the chill. Bear those shadows, and you don't lighten, they darken everyone. My Aunt May, 68, told her daughter, afraid I'll die forgotten. Her girl's eyes welled, Mom, don't, and worry replaced their chats. May's fear spread, peace fled. It's a chain, share dread, and they carry it. My buddy Sam, 74, confessed to his son, "Scared I'll lose my mind like Grandpa." His boy hovered. "You okay, Dad?" Checking daily, joy gone. Or take Rose, 61. She told her sister, "Terrified I'll end up broke." Her sib fretted, pushed loans. Rose snapped, "I'm not helpless." Me, at 66, I told Jack, "Worried I'll be a burden." He overplanned, "We'll move you in." And my freedom shrank. Wise it way, fears plant seeds, family sees doom, not you. May's daughter hovered, Sam's son smothered, Rose's sister meddled. After 60, they need your steady, not your storms. Hold them close, talk to a friend, a pastor, not kin. I vent to my journal now. Jack sees my grin, not my ghosts. May nods, keeping it light. Sam shrugs. They don't need my nightmares. Peace isn't bottling, it's choosing who lifts, not sinks. Comment number 5 if you felt fear spill over. Let's linger on folks who learned this dance. Doris from Secret 3, she'd meddled in her daughter's spat, lost Lisa's trust. At 71, another row brewed, Lisa versus her brother over a car. Doris bit her tongue, "Hope you sort it." Weeks later, Lisa hugged her. "Thanks for staying out, Mom." Doris glowed. Peace feels better than fixing. Then George from Secret 4, his West regret, had stung his son. At 70, a new what if hit, selling his shop young. He wrote it down, told no one. His boy stayed easy, Dad solid. George sighed, kept my calm this time. Ruth from Secret 2, her arthritis chats had her son hovering. At 67, her hip twinged, she smiled, "I'm fine," and iced it solo. Next visit, he relaxed. "You're tough, Mom." Ruth winked. "No fuss, no muss." Me? Post 66, I hid my burden fear from Jack. Told my pal Sue instead. Jack laughed at dinner. "You're unstoppable." And I breathed free. Clara from Secret 1, post-loan drama. She vagified her $50,000. "I'm set." Her daughter eased off. "Good to know, Mom." Clara grinned, my nest, my rules. These aren't walls. They're windows to peace. Doris dodged drama. George held his son's trust. Ruth kept her grit. I stayed steady. Clara ruled her roost. Silence isn't cold. It's warm when it's yours. Here's the weave. 5 secrets to cradle after 60. Your nest egg's numbers, every ache. Their drama's truth, past regrets, deepest fears. Not sharing isn't distance. It's a shield for your calm, your say, your bonds. Money stays yours. Hush the tally. Health's yours. Skip the small print. Fights aren't yours. Sidestep the fray. Regrets are yours. Lock the shadows. Fears are yours. Hold the dark. What's one you'll try? A zipped lip on coin? A smile over a twinge? Drop it below. I'm all ears. Like subscribe, Share if this lit your path. Ring that bell for more. This isn't shutting out, it's carving out peace. Doris hugs Lisa. George chats free. Ruth shines tough. I've lived it. Last week, Jack asked my savings. I grinned. Enough. He nodded. No fuss, just us. That's the gold. Life after 60, lighter, truer, yours. Weave wisdom in quiet and it'll carry you. Family close, heart steady. See you next time, friends.